I think it's been obviously it's a little different as far as the change of pace. It's a more up-tempo game, but I've adjusted to that well, kind of battling guys bigger and stronger than me, being able to adjust to that. Also another thing, getting off my shot quicker, just kind of making a decision, getting my shot off quicker before everybody's a lot longer. So yeah.
I know that's nothing new for you. Going back to high school, you're used to going head-to-head with top-level competition and really not backing down from anyone. Is that kind of just a mentality that you've had that's translated so far here at Nebraska?
Yeah, I mean, I just go play basketball. Like, it doesn't really matter who's in front of me. It could be anybody. I just go play.
What's it been like, just Fred was talking about, just taking care of your body, doing all those things, going to the training camp. Has that been an adjustment, having to kind of adjust to that as well?
It's been an adjustment, but not a negative one at all. It's been a real positive thing, just because I've never really had so many resources on hand, just right next to you. You can go eat, go get recovery, whatever. So it's a great adjustment to be able to have. Yeah.
Coach was saying Derek was missing some time with an illness, whatever, and so that kind of vaulted you up into the lineup in practice. Did you view that as an opportunity to get that type of run with maybe the first group that maybe otherwise you wouldn't get?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take whatever opportunity I can get, whatever I need to do to get on the floor and help the team win is what I'll do. I've said that from the beginning, and that hasn't changed.
What sort of changes have you noticed in your physical attributes of your game since you've got here and you've had all the resources that you've had since you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, I've put on, I don't really know how much weight I've put on, but I'm up to about like 227 pounds about. So I've put on a good amount of weight. I feel a lot more powerful as far as just all around conditioning. My wind and things like that have all gotten a lot better.
Have you looked at what's ahead for you this season if you're playing the 4 or the 5, especially in the Big Ten Conference? I mean, have you studied some of the other bigs that you might be going up against and just kind of preparing for that challenge?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, having watched the Big Ten a lot on TV the last couple of years, I kind of know who's out there and that general idea. And then as the season gets closer, we'll kind of hone in on our each individual opponent.
Has Derek given you any advice? I mean, he was kind of an undersized 5 last year going up against the Coburns and the Dickinsons of the conference. Did he kind of give you an idea of just how to attack those challenges?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely has a lot of knowledge. Him and Eduardo, obviously, having been here for a lot longer than I have. They have a lot of knowledge. So I just listen to them about whatever they have to say, and they've definitely given me a lot of advice so far.
What's practice right now? Is it a grind? You guys have been together so much, going back to the summer, don't have a game for another week, don't start the season for a couple weeks. Yeah, what's that like as a player? Just kind of going through that?
I mean, it's not too bad. You really got to stay focused. Obviously, so much time without a game and things like that, it kind of makes it a grind, I guess. But we all know that it's for our own good. We have plenty of time to get better still. So we just treat it as that and go as hard as we can.
Fred stressed guys making a simple play sometimes. Have you seen growth in that area and cleaning stuff up as you've gone along and gotten used to each other and where you're going to be?
Yeah, absolutely. We've definitely, like, the difference is night and day. Like, when we're moving the ball, making that simple play, the game comes so much easier. And then sometimes all of us will do it. We'll get into that little zone where we maybe don't do it as much as we need to, and you can tell. But when we move the ball around, kind of make that easy play, just go for not the spectacular play, we look really good.
You consider yourself a three-point shooter? You were in the three-point contest at the Midnight Madness thing. Do you consider yourself a three-point shooter?
Yeah, I mean, I work on it a lot. I work on my game a lot, so I'm pretty confident in my shooting. Yeah.
So that's like you don't see a guy your size out there shooting threes a whole lot, but yeah, you're one of the top guys in the team. I mean, how do you kind of mentally, I guess, grapple with all that?
I mean, again, if I'm open to shoot a three, I'll shoot the three, and I work on it every single day. So there's not really any area of doubt, just because of how much work I've put into it.
You talk about quickening your release. What goes into that? What's the process of actually trying to make your shot faster?
I mean, it's kind of pretty just like it sounds. Just get it off quicker, and that's adjusting your footwork, making sure you're already in a position to just go right up with it. There's not a lot of as much dipping in the shot, just kind of catch it and go straight up. And Trevor does that really well. So I've watched him and Casey and guys like that, and just see what they do that I don't, and then I just kind of try to mimic that.
Why are they good at that?
Kind of like what I said. Like there's no negative movement in their shot at all. It's just they catch it and go straight up. And I think just they get off so many more shots just by being ready like that.
How much does the pass play into that? The ball being in the shooting pocket? Or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's another part, but most of our guys, or pretty much everybody, is really good at getting it to you in a spot where you can shoot it.
You guys have a camp coming up this weekend. Want to plug that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we just have a camp for some kids. I know a bunch of us are doing it, so it'd be pretty cool if a lot of people came out.
What sparked it? What are some of the details there?
Shoot, I mean, I don't know. It honestly just recently came up, so yeah.
You've been questions for Wilhelm? So if you got moved up into the first team center when Walker was out with the illness, I would imagine you were playing some second team. You've been guarding Derek in practice?
Yeah.
How's that been going?
It's been going well. I mean, again, playing against a guy who's had so much experience, he really knows. Obviously, he's a little undersized maybe, but he really knows how to work, how to play his role. So there's definitely, again, a lot to learn from him just guarding him.
He's a bulkier guy.
Yeah.
What challenges does he provide in that regard, boxing him out or trying to fight for position?
Yeah, I mean, we actually just talked about that yesterday for maybe 15 minutes, just his footwork and how he boxes people out and things like that. So, I mean, it is tough because, again, you have to get your leverage, make contact with him early, because if not, he'll bury you under the rim.